Chapter 1. The Unclear Payout Era, 1992 to 2007. Spanish Champions League 1. In the 1992-93 season to Champions League 15 in the 2006 and 2007 season, it started with Marseille winning the very first Champions League in 1993. What followed was a parade of European royalty. AC Milan, Ajax, Juventus, Borussia Dortmund, Real Madrid, Manchester United, Bayern Munich, Porto, Liverpool, and Barcelona. For this specific era, exact winner-by-winner payments aren't consistently available in the modern reporting formats we use today. But the exact numbers are less important than understanding the foundation of the money system itself. Clubs built their revenue through four main streams: basic participation payments, match bonuses, extra money for surviving the knockout rounds, and a crucial element called the television market pool. That market pool was the most important variable. Payouts were directly connected to the specific value of each country's domestic television market. Because of this system, two clubs could fight their way to the exact same stage of the tournament, yet walk away with drastically different amounts of money. As global broadcasting contracts grew larger, the Champions League itself became infinitely more valuable. By 2007, UEFA's club-by-club financial reports finally made this complex payout system much easier to track. Chapter 2. The 40 million to 60 million euro era, 2008 to 2012. Manchester United defeated Chelsea on penalties and received 42.879 million euros from UEFA, but it is vital to understand that this was not one simple winner's check. Winning individual matches and surviving each knockout round, almost half of their total, around 19.5 million euros, came from the television market pool, while the direct bonus for winning the final was only 7 million. Just one season later, in 2008-09, Barcelona defeated Manchester United to win the trophy. Yet Barcelona received only 30.968 million euros. That is almost 12 million euros less than United earned for the exact same achievement the year before. The reason? Again, the market pool. Barcelona received a smaller television-related payment, proving that lifting the trophy did not automatically guarantee a larger total payout every year. The system was not a straight line. In 2009-10, Inter Milan defeated Bayern Munich to complete a historic treble, earning 49.237 million euros, with 9 million coming from the final victory bonus. Barcelona returned to the top in 2010-11, beating Manchester United at Wembley for 53.205 million euros. Then, in 2011-12, Chelsea defeated Bayern Munich on penalties, securing an unprecedented 62.947 million euros. Chelsea became the highest-paid champion up to that point, propelled by a massive 33 million euro payout from their market pool alone. The winner's final payment is built slowly across the season. A club secures millions before the knockout stage even begins. Chapter 3. Holding steady. Before the boom, 2013 to 2015, champion payouts stabilized near the 60 million euro mark. In 2012-2013, Bayern Munich defeated Borussia Dortmund and received approximately 56.6 million euros. This was less than Chelsea had earned the previous year. The following year, Real Madrid captured La Decima, their 10th European title, by defeating Atletico Madrid. They walked away with 60.441 million euros, with roughly 23.5 million generated by the market pool. In 2014-2015, Barcelona secured another treble by defeating Juventus, earning 61.027 million euros. The numbers were steady, but behind the scenes, UEFA was preparing a brand new commercial cycle, and it was about to push the winner's prize to unprecedented heights. Chapter 4. The Three-Peat and the Grand Anomaly, 2016 to 2018. The new commercial cycle took effect. Real Madrid defeated Atletico Madrid on penalties and received approximately 80.1 million euros. In just 1 year, the winner's payout had jumped by almost 20 million euros. But the 2016-17 season, Real Madrid defeated Juventus. They earned 81.051 million euros. However, Juventus, the team that lost the final, received approximately 110.4 million euros. The team that lost the final walked away with almost 30 million euros more than the team that won it. This was the ultimate showcase of how the system truly functioned. The trophy decided the sporting champion, but the television market decided who actually got the most money. Because Juventus pulled an enormous share from the Italian television market pool, they out-earned the champions. It created a strange reality. A club could win more matches, lift the ultimate prize, and still receive less, simply because their domestic TV deal contributed less to UEFA's central revenue. Real Madrid concluded their historic three-peat in 2017-18 by defeating Liverpool, taking home around €88.7 million. Across those 3 seasons, Madrid collected roughly €250 million directly from UEFA. That figure doesn't even include their home match revenue, merchandise, or massive sponsorship bonuses. Chapter 5. The €100 million era and the coefficient system, 2019 to 2021. UEFA introduced a massive systemic change: coefficient payments. This new metric actively rewarded clubs based on their European performances over the previous 10 years. The available money was divided into shares, and the historically highest-ranked clubs simply received the most shares. A club's old victories were now literally generating cash in the present day. Liverpool won the tournament that year, defeating Tottenham, and became the first champion to cross the 100 million threshold, taking home €111.099 million. Barcelona, who lost to Liverpool in the semi-finals, earned approximately €117.7 million because they held a stronger historical coefficient ranking and received a larger market pool share. During the pandemic-shortened 2019-20 season, Bayern Munich won every single match they played, defeating Paris Saint-Germain in the final. They earned €125.468 million. In 2021, Chelsea defeated Manchester City, earning €119.779 million. City followed incredibly close behind with approximately €119.1 million. Chapter 6. The €130 million era, 2022 to 2024. In 2021-22, Real Madrid defeated Liverpool after a string of dramatic comebacks, receiving approximately €133.7 million. Because of their sustained dominance over the previous decade, they were being paid a premium for their current success and a premium for their past. In 2022-23, Manchester City won the treble by defeating Inter Milan, pulling in €134.936 million. Again, only a fraction of this was for the final match itself. The following year, Real Madrid secured their 15th European title against Borussia Dortmund, pushing the payout to roughly €138.8 million. Chapter 7. The Swiss Model and the Billion Euro Pool, 2025. Introducing a 36-team league phase. A staggering total distribution pool of approximately €2.485 billion. The payout system was streamlined into 3 main pillars: an equal starting payment, performance money, and a value pillar. Paris Saint-Germain defeating Inter Milan 5-0 in the final to claim their first European crown. PSG's total haul was a massive €144.415 million. It is crucial to understand that €144.415 million is not a winner's prize. It is the cumulative result of a grueling campaign. The direct reward for winning that 5-0 final, only €6.5 million. Inter Milan, despite being crushed in the final, still walked away with roughly €136.6 million. Chapter 8. The Present Day, 2026. PSG defended their title, defeating Arsenal on penalties in Budapest. Reaching the final was worth €18.5 million, and winning it added €6.5 million. However, because PSG's complete total relies heavily on complex league phase results, their final ranking, and the dynamic value pillar distribution, their official audited payout is still awaiting final confirmation from UEFA.